guys, Tom Morrison here, and do you struggle to do this? Well done, Jenny. Close foot squat, hardest squat variation you will ever do. If you improve that position, you're going to have a much more comfortable normal squat. So if Jenny goes in normal squat, that's going to make her have more freedom in her hips and her ankles. So this is how you can work on your hip flexibility and your ankle flexibility and build strength in the bottom of your squat. So how do we do that? It's great that Jenny can do that, but how do we do that? How do we get there, Jenny? What do we do? Well, we make something harder easier and then make it harder again. So what you'll find is that if you have a generous heel elevation that we'll give Jenny here, you're going to be able to do this and actually sit into this position. Okay, so now you'll find, even if you are limited with your ankle flexibility, you're going to be able to rest in the bottom position here. You're going to be able to get time in the bottom position. And that is the actual secret in order to get more flexibility, that you're actually able to sit down into the position and spend time there. Okay, if you pick something that's too hard and you can't spend time there, then your body's never going to think it's a safe position to do, and it's not going to enjoy it very much. So this is a great way to get more time in this bottom position. Over time, say you spend 15 minutes on this daily, okay? If you want a better squat, do it every day. It's the only way to do it. Do this as often as you can, and then over time, when it feels almost too easy and you're able to rock back and forward in the position and it feels like you can just be there all day, then you can start to decrease the amount of heel elevation you have. So if Jenny takes that away for me, we go for something a little bit lower, then it makes it more demanding again, and you're going to have to work a bit harder to maintain the position, but you still, like I said, want to be able to feel like you can spend time there. You can even start to rep this out as well. You can do close foot squats like this, and that's going to start to build up strength. This is a horrible thing. I say horrible, it's great, but it's a horrible thing to do at the end of a leg session. It's a really nice way to pump up the quads, and a really nice training exercise in its own right to use as well. So we're elevating the heels, but we're keeping the feet close together. This is going to help you work on your ankle flexibility. Then, if we go all the way, if we keep this plate handy, actually, we'll keep it handy, and we'll just go to the lowest one we can get. So we've just got a wee fractional plate now. We're going to sit ourselves down into that bottom position and see how that feels, and that's where you want to get to. Now this could take you a month, 2 months, 3 months, or whatever, so you start to work yourself down in that lower position. If you're really struggling with that, you can start to use a counterbalance as well. So what you'll find is it's going to be much easier if I give Jenny a plate and she just holds that a little bit in front of herself. She's going to be able to use that to counterbalance herself from falling backwards, so she's going to be able to get that time in the bottom position. And if you're at that close stage where you're using the littlest bit possible, then you can get rid of it completely, and you can almost use the counterbalance. I say almost, you can use the counterbalance to actually get yourself down into that bottom position and get used to what it feels like to have your feet flat down, and then see, can you slowly just tap the plate to the ground? Can you still hold it? Can you still hold it? And then long term, can you just drop the plate and stay there? Oh, we can! So that's how you work on it. Make sure you do it as often as possible. Like I said, donate 15 minutes a day to it so that you get it over time. Work on it as often as possible, because once you attain a better squat, it will just last you a lifetime. And don't even worry if you don't get down to the full variation with your feet completely close down together. If there is any big mobility limitations you have there, just by doing this and getting yourself to that lower stage will make your squat better. Okay, guys? So make sure you take it seriously. Make sure you work on it as often as possible, because like I said, once you got it, it's yours, and then you have it to play with for all time.